Let's talk about the wedding of Kristen and Marcus Johns. I have never heard of this couple, but they've been commented quite a few times, so I figured let's review the wedding. As always, I'll be talking about things I liked, loved, and liked so much, so if you don't want to hear it, don't keep watching. This wedding was very 2017. This is what my wedding Pinterest board looked like in 2017, and I imagine a lot of other people's. There is nothing wrong with that. Like I've said 1,000 times, there is nothing wrong with a quote trendy wedding, but I do point it out because time periods are important when looking at design. The first thing I see when I see this dress are the sleeves. They're really beautiful. They almost look like she's wearing gloves. The train was also pretty spectacular. The train almost looks like a veil, but it's part of the dress, which I think is really cool. In a lot of the photos, it looked like the dress might have been a little too big for her around here, but it doesn't take away from anything. It looked amazing. Like a lot of weddings between like 2016 and 2019, they had a lot of signs at their wedding. What I love about the venue is that it's like a tent, but open air, but a barn, but there are no walls. Very unique in a great way. The altar for their ceremony was very pretty. I liked the draping changes between like the tulle and the greenery. The flowers at their wedding were interesting. There's clearly a mix in a lot of places between baby's breath and the other more white and pink flowers. Normally you'd see more of one than the other, but they went with a very distinct mix, if that makes sense. Just another moment for her train. I think she probably wanted a train like this because she actually didn't wear a veil at all. I love these dark chairs. You rarely see ones of this like deep color, and the ones at the ceremony were different chairs but that same color. It's really like a modern rustic look. Instead of that kind of like distressed light brown wood, this is an elevated version of it in my opinion. I like the centerpieces, classic and simple. Everything looks really beautiful. I have not seen a naked cake in a while. Naked cakes took over the wedding world like champagne towers are right now. Everyone's gotta have one. I'm not a fan of the just married sign on the top. I don't like cake toppers in general, but that's just my personal taste. I do love that they had a variety of different desserts everywhere, and they all looked so good. Look how many there were. I think instead of a guest book, they did this wall with Polaroid pictures, another wooden sign, and then I think this is a chalkboard sign for their seating chart. The reception looked so fun. All the photos of them dancing looked like the best party ever. And they did s'mores. If you can do s'mores at your wedding, do it. It's just such a vibe. And Kristen literally joined the band to like sing and dance. I forgot to mention that the bridesmaids wore pink. Again, very classic of the time, but something that I do believe is timeless. This like light pink blush will never go out of style. Overall, a beautiful couple, a beautiful wedding. They have a baby boy now, so congratulations. Comment what celebrity or influencer you want me to cover next.